Hey everybody, welcome back to Team Brothership. I am your host Mike, and this is episode 2 of our Legend of Zelda Link to the Past Let's Play. Oh gosh, did I say Link's Awakening in the last episode? I might have. Anyway, first episode we rescued Zelda, we got the Pendant of Courage, and now we are in the desert trying to get another pendant, and we are trying to not get lasered to death by these things, jeez. Okay. Pick it up. Get away from the laser. Jeez. Alright. And then there's bugs in the hole. Ah! He's dead now. That'll teach him. Hey, you. Wake up. Whoa. Oops. Use my bow for a minute. Gotta clear out some guys here. I think we have to light both of those, if I remember. Whoa, oops, sorry. Ah! That'll teach me. Yeah, I'm thinking we'll get through at least 2 dungeons today. Oh, that wasn't the thing. Ah, there we go. Got our map. And then we're going over here. I think this room is something that I don't need to, yeah, I didn't need to come in here. Now I have to clear out all these jerks. But it is the next room that I need. Down over this way. Oops. I don't know what those things are either. They kind of look like little spinning plant guys. Oh, I need a key. Shoot, where's that key? Oh, I remember. It's over this way. Oh, Mike, you're already forgetting things. I guess it has been a little while since I've played this game. I can be allowed to forget things occasionally. I don't... Yes, the lasers. Alright, I'm not going to talk to that because I'm going to get lasered trying to just get the hint. I think this is... Ah! You can laser over those pots. Yeah, and I can't get that yet. Alright. Stupid. I will be back here momentarily. You can't dash across multiple rooms, unfortunately. A little bit of a disappointment. Alright, we want to go in here. Yes. And actually, there's... Statues will block the lasers, but pots will not. Compass, and I think we can get our big key right in next. This dungeon is quite a bit shorter than the previous one. If you time it right, I think you can kind of just like badass, just walk right through the middle of those things without even pausing. I'm not that cool, I guess. I'm sorry. So yeah, this dungeon quite a bit... Get back here, you. Quite a bit shorter than our previous one. Is there anything I need in here? Ooh, yes, actually. No, this is the bad one. Sorry. Stupid. Now all the enemies come back. God. Don't worry. Like I said, this is a short dungeon. Well, especially when those things just disappear. Go. Ooh, I thought that one was going to get me. There we go. Now we can grab our prize, which this is actually a very useful item. This is one of the better dungeon items. It is the Power Glove. Not to be confused with the NES Power Glove, which is also cool, but usually smells bad. Alright, so now we can head this way. And get out of here. Yeah, we have almost maxed out our money. And there we go. I think there's a key in there. Oh, just fairies. But that's cool since I used a fairy a short while ago. Just trying not to bump into them, and I guess Link just like eats the fairies or something. I don't know. All right, we're going up, but I want to run down here for a second because I want to grab this fella. Oh, I missed my chance to get him. There we go. So, it's one more heart piece. Alright, we need the power glove because now we can pick up heavy rocks. And there's the boss indicator. We're heading in. Is it this one? Nope, it's the other one. Oh, he didn't even shoot at me. That was nice of him. Oh, this thing. Alright, we want to... The floor is attacking me, but we're going to just run past it. What used up my magic? I don't think there's any way to kill those eye pillars. Yeah, we're almost at max. Oh, is this the thing where I think I have to light all of these? Ah! Nope. Ah, jeez. Get out of here. Alright, these are the ones that I have to light. But first I'm going to deal with this guy, because he's going to get in my way. This is actually cool. Look at that. The room's getting bigger. That's pretty cool. Alright, I'm going to use this for the boss. There we go. Actually, alright. Oops. Well, if I actually land a blow on them, that would be useful. One of the more annoying bosses. But not the most annoying boss. That guy's coming up. Ah, damn it. If you bump into them... Ow, jeez. Come on. I don't want to be killed by these guys. These are pretty low-level bosses. There we go. Once we kill a few of them, it gets a little bit easier. Cripes! Come on, go down. Yeah, we don't have a lot of room. Wow. It must be... Well, the good news is if we're hitting them all approximately equally, they should all go down. There we go, that's one. Alright, that gives me a little bit more breathing room. Jeez, they really did a number on me. Oh, cripes. Alright, where's the fairy? Oh boy. That would have been bad if it got away. There we go. Alright, the last one now gets a little bit faster, and you'll see his rock explosion pattern gets bigger, but it's way easier just having to deal with one of these stupid things. Yeah. So we did pretty much mess them all up equally. I didn't use my ice rod, sorry. No, it's the next boss that is the most annoying by a pretty wide margin, for reasons that I will get into when we get over there. Okay, so we're down to one final pendant, but now that we've got this awesome power glove, we can go do a bunch of cool stuff. Don't walk into the cacti. Oh, these are fun if you run too fast. Get out of here. Alright, I think we can do some stuff. Get out of here. Is this the little guy? I don't think there's a heart piece here. Oh yeah, this guy gives money, which we don't want because we are literally at max cash right now. Maybe off air I will come back and grab that because it is kind of useful. This thing though, no, it didn't. Sometimes there's like a little guy hiding under the hiding under the big rocks, which you can just like, usually you'll see it under there and you just reflexively throw the big rock at it. But if you can manage to not do that, a lot of times it'll like run around and drop a bunch of money before disappearing. Actually, hold on. What do we need to do? Okay. Yeah, let's head up this way. So the last pendant is up in that tower there. But there's a couple things that we can do first that are very, very useful. Since I'm maxed out of money, there's literally no reason to fight these guys. Boop. Not a bomb, that's useful. So a couple things we can do. One is we give the witch the mushroom. Alright, and while she's busy, she's making something for us, so we'll come back for that momentarily. We are going to head up this way to get another very valuable item. And break those up by slamming into them. Avoiding all these things. You can actually, if you stun them, you can kill them, I guess, so there's that. Whoa. Avoiding the violent crabs. Alright. And we're going to head up this way. I'm going to forget the way to do this. I think we just keep heading up, more or less. Interestingly, when you hit these guys, you can stun them. This is the only place in the game where the Zoras actually like come out on land and chase you around. They'll normally just... it's not the top one here. It is the bottom, I think. Yes, okay. Yeah, here we go. Good old giant Zora. Look at this guy. I've always thought he looks really cool. I want the flippers, old man. Now, this is why we needed 500 rubies, so... Yay, we can use the teleporting things, which I'll probably never use. But that's okay. Nice. Good old Zora flipper. So now we can swim, which is very, very useful. I mean, you can't finish the game without it. But we can also use it to collect a bunch of other things, including this heart piece, which I think, yeah, finishes our heart container. So, get some more hearts. That's always good. We're pretty sturdy at this point. And there's another very cool thing that we can do now. We can swim into this waterfall. Get in the waterfall! Come on! Alright, we can throw something in. Yes, I will throw in an item. And I'm going to throw my beloved boomerang. Boomerang, I'm so sorry. I did drop that. Maybe something better in return. Magic boomerang. Which is very cool. So yeah, this goes further and faster than the other one. This is probably what I'm going to be using for like 90% of the rest of the game. And yes, I am going to throw another item. And that is my shield. I did. Yay! We're just full of honesty. Now we've got the magic shield, which is cool. We can block fireballs. The old shield was really bad. We really can't do much of anything with that. This can actually block some things. So that's we could throw in a bottle, and it would give us a magic refill. Oh, you know what? There's a thing here. Let me use this for 1 second. I want to see where this takes me. If it... Yeah, oh, perfect. Okay. This is good, actually. So now we can go here. So we still have a lot of money, which we don't really need at all for the rest of the game. Yeah, so let's throw in 20 rubies. So this is like the lucky fountain, but there's stuff that you can do here. First, I'm going to open that up, though, because I think there are little fairies in here. Yeah. Alright. Pretty soon we're going to have progressed beyond the fairies being particularly useful, quick healing situations, so... Alright. I know this is tedious, and I'm sorry, but I'll show it to you once, and then I'll kind of fast forward through doing it a few more times. We're trying to get to 100 rubies. And you get your little, like, fortune for doing that. I do want to throw in some more rubies. Come on. Great luck. I think that was it. Yes. Okay. I want to carry more bombs. Because that's what... You're not going to get through 30 arrows too often, but you might occasionally. So yeah, you can... Every 100 rubies you drop in here, you can upgrade your bombs or your arrows. So I'm going to pause it for a second because I'm going to do that a few more times. Okay, oops, sorry. I thought I turned my recording off for a second. It looked a little weird. I just wanted to show, once you've done it one time, it bumps it up to 50, so you're not sitting there like endlessly throwing rupees in. So 25 bombs. I mean, I'll probably come back here at some other point to upgrade further, but 25 bombs and 35 arrows is a lot. Oh, you know what? I can do it one more time now. I could theoretically use that money for something else, but, Well, by the time we get around here, I mean, remember, that guy in the desert was going to give me, like, 300, so there's plenty of more opportunities to get money. We're not going to run out anytime soon. Yeah, so that's pretty good. We're probably not ever going to need more than 25 bombs or 40 arrows, but at some point, I might come back here once we start to get... It's very easy to max out your money in this game. So, If for no other reason than not being wasteful, I will probably come back here a few times. Ah. But now, we are still owed a, whoa. We are still owed something special by the witch. And I intend to go claim that. And then we gotta go head off towards the mountain. I hope one of those things pops up at least once so I can show it to you. There we go. Magic powder. Pretty useless. We'll probably at some point stock up on magic potions, but I don't really need them yet. And the witch sells them for slightly cheaper than you can get them elsewhere. So she's usually the place where you want to buy things. Oh, actually, you know what? I can skip that stupid bridge if I just do this. Yeah, let's do that. Ah, it's so good to be able to swim. Actually, there's something here, too, that I want to grab. This might just be money, though, or fairies. Yeah, just fairies. That's fine. Yeah, you gotta go that way, because the door locks. Really good item up in that way, but we can't get it yet. We'll be back here eventually. This place is all full of ghosts. See, we've already got 4 rupees. We're well on our way to reestablishing our 1,000 rupee fortune. Like I said, at some point... is there a thing I can get here? Oh yeah. Almost forgot about that. I plan on getting max heart pieces, because it's not that hard in this game, but I do have a reputation for, like, forgetting one. And not a specific one. Like, just one. Alright, now that we've got the gloves, we can get into Death Mountain. None of those little wiggly worm guys. Well, they're like little spider guys. Oh, and I always forget how to get through here. There we go. I sure will. There's a bunch of like treasures and stuff in here, but this is kind of a cool little bit because he's kind of warning you away from the golden power. No, I want to go that way. No, I don't. Bats aren't dropping any money. Because yeah, his daughter was one of the maidens. These guys usually drop money. What's up, man? Alright. We got the old man out. These are really weird enemies. They like turn to stone if you hit them. Alright, here's his little hovel. But yeah, the legend in this game is that there's some great golden power hidden away, but people who go after it always tend to disappear or come to poor ends. If you happen to wander into a magical transporter, gaze into this mirror. Yeah, this is also very useful. Yeah, just a hit mid-cutscene, thank you. The nice thing is this guy will heal me up if I talk to him. Alright. There are a bunch of heart pieces on this mountain, and if I'm going to forget a heart piece, it's going to be one of these ones, because there's a bunch in just, like, screwy locations. Another 5 rupees. There's a bunch of stuff over here, but... stupid rocks. None of that is stuff that we need. Yeah, there's a few heart pieces that we have to jump down to. When we're leaving, we'll go that way. And there's one right up here, too. I think this is the guy that we want, though. Yeah, this looks right. Yeah, okay. That was good. That's what I needed. Okay. Oh, shoot. I forgot to... There's another bottle that I meant to grab. We can get it later. That was the one thing that I forgot to do with flippers. Go get the other bottle. These things tend to be worth some money, too. But they're kind of erratic. Which can... And they do a decent amount of damage. Stupid thing. Actually, I'm gonna go grab a fairy and heal. They won't come back, I think. Ta-da. Yeah, I should have grabbed that third bottle when I first got the flippers, but that's okay. We can get it later. It's not going anywhere. Alright, yeah. I think that's the only one I can get right there. There's a few others. Actually, yeah, there is... So it's called Spectacle Rock because it looks like spectacles. I don't think you can actually do anything in this cave, though. I think it's just a dead end. Yeah, it's just the other side of that thing. Because, yeah, we want to go this way. And there's this weird, creepy portal over here. What's up with this? And I turned into a bunny for some reason. So you can jump down. There is an item that you can get here. I don't think I can survive getting it right now. So now there's these weird folks here. Alright, so they talk to you. Yeah, so we're in another world right now. And we've turned into a rabbit who can't use any items or fight. So that's a problem. Alright, but thankfully we've got that mirror, so we are good to go. Alright. We made it. Get out of here, you. I don't know why these little guys turned to stone. I don't know what they're supposed to be, but they're kind of annoying. Yeah, there is another item you can get down where I just was, but it's a little... This is also a shorter dungeon, but I gotta remember where stuff is. Ah. Come on, get over here, you. There we go. No sense in taking the hit before he's even there. But we definitely have to get the remaining treasure here. And I don't think we want to go that way yet. So you gave to return to the entrance at any time. That's good. Those things are kind of annoying. There's our map. Yeah, I don't think we want to go that way yet. Alright, gotta... This time we have to wait. Or I could be going the wrong way. This could be... I don't think the floor ever drops any items. Thankfully, there's a fair amount of space to dodge in here. You can't preemptively attack them before they come at you, so you gotta just kind of deal. Come on, come on, come on. Oops. No, that didn't work. Yeah, look at that. Already over 50 rupees. Okay, yeah, this was the right way to go. Just want to get rid of these clowns first. And we gotta light all of those. Big key. Yeah, see, look at that. We've already got almost everything we need to finish this dungeon. Easy peasy. Just gotta remember what order that stuff is in. And I think we want to open that before we go back down. Actually, I think we want to open that one. Ugh, these things are really annoying. They have very high health, and they knock you back, which is bad, because they can knock you into one of those holes, and that's a big part of... yes, like that isn't what I wanted to not have happen. Still dead, that's good. You can kind of... yeah, which is cool. They also have a falling animation. Only a handful of enemies have that falling animation. Get out of here. I don't want to go down a hole. Took me long enough to get up here. Alright, and this one we definitely want to do that. Alright, there is our treasure, which is a little bit annoying to get. Ugh, come on. That's good. I'm gonna fill up my hearts, though. Took a few hits from those guys. You can actually... you don't need the item to finish the dungeon, but you definitely need it to continue the game, so... come on. So I do want to make sure I grab that before leaving. I think that's the one that I want to do. I think it is this hole. If I go right in the edge there. Nope, it was not. Oh, I forgot to pick up the compass. How silly of me. So which hole was it then? I'm like 90% sure I need to do that. That one's gone. Is it this hole? There we go. Perfect. Okay. So this will allow me to not change into a rabbit when I'm in the Dark World, which is really important because we are going to be spending 3/4 of the game in the Dark World, so... You can't finish the game without it. Alright, we're ready for boss time, as my cat has a rampage around the room. They're all worked up with the blizzard. Alright, it doesn't really matter what that's set to. I actually want to... Jeez, this guy hits... Oh my god. He can be killed. Alright, boss time. This is probably the most obnoxious boss in the game, and maybe in all of Zelda. He hits pretty hard. And... Alright, we need to get him away from here so I can jump down. He hits pretty hard, and that's the worst part. And every time you go down in that pit, he gets full health back. So we may end up using one of our fairies. I guess we will find out. But yeah, his tail is the weak point. He doesn't take too many of those charged attacks. It's just an issue of executing them. Oh, damn it! Alright, I'm gonna kill this guy. That's why there's a bunch of hearts up here. Yeah, that hole in the middle is actually the worst one. Come on. Son of a bitch! We'll get him. We'll get him. Alright, last one. Oh, Jesus Christ. There we go. Yeah. Not super hard, but very annoying. Alright, we got all 3 pendants. Look at us. Raring to go. Huzzah. Now we can go get the Master Sword. How cool is that? And it's a very quick escape from here. You can just go through this tunnel. I don't think I forgot any, I don't think I forgot any items. But I guess we'll find out. There is some more stuff up on the mountain, but I can't get it yet. These bats are not dropping as much treasure as I remember. Oh well. Alright. Time to go get us a Master Sword. These guys are kind of fun. These look very Keebler elves. The Hylian people are very like elf-like, but those two in particular have a very like I expect them to give me EL fudge cookies. Ah. It's the Master Sword. Oh my god. No, it's just a regular sword. It is kind of funny that there's a few others of them like scattered around here, the phony swords. It's kind of funny. Oops. Oh, that guy was... He had a mission. I hear you. I love the music in here. It's very cool. Also, all these... trampled by squirrels. There it is. If you try to read it, it gives you the old Hylian, but you can actually do this. The hero's triumph on Cataclysm's Eve wins 3 symbols of virtue. The Master Sword he will then retrieve, keeping the Knight's line true. I don't know if anybody said it yet, but we are a descendant of the Knights of Hyrule. Alright, here we go. Very sword in the stone type thing going on. This is, the Master Sword. I always thought this was very anticlimactic, though, that then you're immediately contacted by the Elder. Alright. It's important to remember what he said, deflect the wizard's power. We can throw electricity, or let's throw energy blasts, but you gotta be at full health, which I am not. This is... Uh-oh. Right on time. So we deal twice as much damage with this, but most importantly, and it does throw energy, but most importantly, it has a wider reach. Ow. That was helpful. Alright, so we gotta go back to Sanctuary to find out what's going on with the princess. She's got problems. Oh man, yeah, we really carved through these guys now. Alright, no time for you, Keebler. I'll eat your delicious cookies later. Man, I love eel. I could really go for some eel fudge cookies right now. Alright. No time for cookies, though. We gotta rescue the princess. I'm just pulling up the gate. No time to go around front. Oh no, he fell. He forgot his emergency response button. This always like he's dead, like dead. So they broke into a church and killed a priest to kidnap the princess. That's bad news. All right, so that's where we're going. But I got to do one thing first that I forgot to do. It's kind of on the way, so I guess it's not that big of a deal. Man, when I first played this game, I spent so long in like getting those pendants that it's kind of funny. Oh, you know what? Yeah, whatever. I was gonna get healed up by the fairies, but how stupid knights. Can I jump off here? Although that's not gonna put me where I need to be. I mean, it sort of will, but not really. I need to go over to this waterway. I don't have time for you either. You might actually be able to hear the wind. It's really bad. All right. Here. Can I go here? Is it gonna let me jump off over here? Is it not? Is it gonna? Okay, here we go. This is what I needed to do. Oh, Paul's playing Mario Golf Super Rush. Hard at work, I can tell. Aren't you like... I have the day off because it's snowing, but... aren't you supposed to be at work, man? There we go. So, this fun fellow. Just camping out under the bridge. You seem to be in a heap of trouble, but this is all I can give you. There's our third bottle. Back to sleep he goes. Just living that hobo dream. This was another thing. I didn't find that for a long time, that bottle. It really, like, blew my mind that that was there. Just this dude camped out under the bridge. So, now we got to go to the castle. We could get 4 rupees and upgrade our bombs and arrows again, because we're right here. But don't have time for that. Gotta go rescue the princess again. But yeah, I remember the first time I played this game, I spent so long in this first world getting the pendants. And now we did it in under 2 hours. Oh yeah, we can just go right in that way. So, it's kind of a neat little thing how, like, the first time when you went to rescue the princess, you had to, like, sneak in, where now, I mean, we can still sneak in, I guess, but now I'm gonna just charge right in through the front gates. Ugh. Take out all these knights on the way. One shot these guys, look at that. Just charge right through the front gates. No problem. Just shows how far Link has grown as a warrior. I think these guys drop hearts sometimes. Alright, there, now we can throw our energy blast. Be cool, guys. The energy blast, though, they're a lot weaker than a sword strike, so they're good for clearing out, like, little scrub enemies, but not for, like, boss fights. Huzzah! We just chop right through the energy. In we go. Alright. As you can tell, they... oh no! They step it up, although you can see how much harder the Master Sword hits. Let's clear through those mace guys real quick. Oh, nice. I probably should have grabbed that with my net, but whatever. Those guys are annoying because they have their swords at a weird angle. Here we go. That's what the energy blasts are good for, clearing out those little eye bat guys. Alright. Oh, I guess we can illuminate things a little bit. Key. I think we actually want to... Oops. There we go. Do I want to go that way? Is that money? I don't know. And we open that. Might be something we need over there, but I can't remember. Probably not. Maybe it's money. Money would be useful. Oh, that just opens the way back, duh. That's fine. We want to go forward. This is also not a very long dungeon. Oh, that guy dropped 8 bombs. Where is he carrying those? Ow, no, my energy blasts. I lost them. They were kind of useful for seeing in the dark. Alright, there's definitely some guys around here that we don't want to fall into any of those holes. Okay. Normally when I'm playing this, I don't even bother with the lanterns, but I guess you all want to see where we're going. Oh, got hit again. We're largely just, like, rampaging through the castle, taking these guys out. There we go. Again, these are, as far as I know, these are, like, actual people who we're just straight up murdering. Hopefully they didn't have, like, families or anything. Not that that should matter. You know, that thinking about it, as somebody who is unmarried and has no children, why is my life worth less? Just putting that out there. Cheerful topics. I think we're almost there. And you know what? I'm just gonna run right past these guys. No fuss, no muss. Same with these ones. I don't have time for you. Ooh, can we get a... Off you goes. You too. So long into the abyss with you. Oh, we made it. Now what? He's been waiting for us. Uh-oh. Again, video game stuff, I get it. Why can't he just run over and shank the wizard before he teleports? Don't worry. Zelda is not dead. Disappeared. Where'd he go? I was waiting for my boss fight. He's not there. He's not there. Oh, there he is. It's kind of funny. He's like disappearing, but he really just like slipped back through the curtains. Alright, so we gotta fight him. We can't actually physically hurt him, but what we can do... Oh, no, that was stupid. So we can't hit him with anything, but we can reflect his energy blast back at him, which is kind of becomes a Zelda staple after this battle. There we go. Alright, when he's doing this, though, we want to get out of the way, because he does the lightning bolt, and that does a lot of damage and can't be deflected. Yeah, I feel like pretty much every Zelda game after this then has you do the ricochet battle. This one is pretty tame. Oh. No, we want to avoid that. You can tell if he's going to do lightning because he won't angle towards you, where all the other times he'll sort of aim his body towards you. Ah, I was hoping you would not get hit in this fight. You can't reflect those, and if you hit them, they burst, and you usually take damage. Like that. I'm going to go on record and say the boss music in this game is not great. It's just kind of like the same few notes over and over again. Come on. It's easiest to hit him when he's lined up like this. So, come on, a few more. Ah, stupid mic. There we go. Draw us into the dark world. I didn't want to go there. Oh, well. Into the dark world we go, I guess. This guy is super telepathic. All right. So we got to get the golden power, the Triforce spoilers, and we have to rescue all 7 of the maidens. Palace of Darkness, you say? Alright, so now we're in a whole new place. That's bad. I'm going to do one thing before it's been about an hour, so I'm going to wrap up, but I got one thing that I want to do first, which is I want to grab the Steely. That should be yeah, we get one more heart. I think that's our first row finished, which is cool. Anyway, I think we'll call it for this one, because it's been about an hour, and the Dark World is a good place to kind of wrap up. There's some cool stuff we can do here in particular, but not right away. So anyway, thank you for joining me. I hope you've had fun today. As always, I have been Mike with Team Brothership, and I will see you real soon. Have a great week, everybody.